Mandy. Got a second to have a little chit-chat with me?
Good evening, Ellie. What is it? Do you need something?
Oh, come on. Don't pretend like you don't know why I'm messaging you.
I don't really think there's anything for us to talk about, so no. You tell me, Ellie, what's this about?
Wow, really? You're still gonna act clueless? All right then, let me spell it out for you. I thought you might like a little report on my latest little rendezvous with your husband. We went out to this absolutely incredible restaurant last night for dinner. We both ate our fill of some of the finest food money can buy, and then I gave him a taste of something extra special for dessert, if you know what I mean.
Wow, you're not satisfied with just sleeping with one of your former friend's husbands? You have to go and taunt said former friend with salacious details, too? I have to say I'm impressed. I didn't know people could become so morally compromised without sprouting horns.
Oh, goodness gracious, Mandy! Since when did you get so sassy?
I mean, I don't owe you any fake politeness, right? You're not the type who deserves it. I'd only just finished burying 2 parents, and then you swoop in like a vulture and sleep with my husband? I guess people like you don't really care about things like timing or basic decency.
Oh, poor thing. Sounds like someone's feeling a little insecure. But facts are facts, sweetie. He picked me. He wanted me. That wasn't some accident.
You keep clinging to that like it means something. Do you even realize what you've done? Or are you so blinded by your little fling that you've forgotten cheating has consequences?
Oh, here we go. Let me guess, you're about to bring up alimony and child support, right? Yawn. Honestly, if that's the best you got, I'm not even worried. Do you really think a couple $100 a month is gonna scare me? Oh, come on. You should be worrying about your own future. You're the one about to be single and bitter, not me.
You really have no clue what's coming, do you?
And you do? Look at you, trying to play the calm, classy victim. But you're still the one he left. That's gotta sting.
You know what? I think we're done here. There's really no point in trying to have a rational conversation with someone who lives in their own fantasy world. So from now on, if you have anything to say, you can go through my lawyer.
Your lawyer? Wait, what?
That's right. I've been working with one ever since I found out about your little affair. And now that I'm filing for divorce, I've got everything lined up. Every message, every date, every lie you two shared, all of it's documented.
So what, you're gonna seek extra alimony for how brazen our affair was? Oh, go right ahead, Mandy. We'll do you a favor and pay up without a fight.
If you think this is just about the money, you're even more foolish than I thought. This isn't just about punishing you financially. It's about making sure you both face the consequences of your actions. And believe me, I won't be going easy.
Well, all right then. If you're so desperate to go to war, let's do it. I'm not scared of you, Mandy.
You will be. Just make sure you're ready for everything that's coming.
Hey, Mandy, I've got great news for you. Guess what just happened? You might want to check your account. Clark went ahead and transferred the alimony and child support.
Is that so?
That's right! Isn't that incredible? I have never even heard of someone making a lump sum child support payment before. Like, boom, full amount, no hesitation. He just wired it right over.
Yeah, ordinarily the courts don't let you do that, but there were extenuating circumstances in my case.
Yeah, the extenuating circumstance of your ex-husband being freaking loaded. That man is every bit the real deal, isn't he?
You think he's rich?
What do you mean, think? Of course he's rich. That's exactly why I snatched him up. Come on, Mandy. He makes like $250,000 a year. That's like the top 1% of the top 1%. You think I was gonna let a prize like that stay with someone like you?
If money's all you see in a person, I suppose that makes sense.
Well, duh, and that's not even the end of it. Now that both of his parents are gone, the inheritance money is just flooding in. He's set for life, and now, so am I.
Inheritance? For him? I don't know what you mean. I'm the only one getting inheritance.
Huh? Wait. Why would you be getting any inheritance from his parents?
His parents?
Yeah, you don't get any of his parents' money.
This whole conversation is just a mess. You're not making sense, Ellie.
I don't believe you. You didn't actually think you had inheritance rights, did you? Wow, that's just pathetic.
It's not about what I think, it's about what's legally true.
Please, you really don't get how this works, do you? You gotta use your head like I do.
You use your head? Oh, that's news to me.
That's right, I use everything I got to reel in a rich man and make him spend on me. No inheritance rights? Oh, no problem. Not when you've got him wrapped around your finger. And that's the difference between you and me.
Yeah, these last few weeks have definitely shown how different you and I really are.
Exactly, and again, can you blame me? I mean, honestly, if a guy like that shows up in your life, of course you're gonna want him. It's only natural. Now he's all mine. You had your chance and you blew it.
You really are something else.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, I was wondering, how long are you planning to squat in that house?
Squatting?
Yeah, squatting. Did you think we'd let you stay there? Because, newsflash, that's gonna be our house now, me and Clark. So do us a favor and get out already. I don't know what little countryside town you came from, but you should seriously just pack up your kid and move back there pronto. This neighborhood's a bit too nice for someone like you anyway.
Actually, this is my hometown. Clark's the one who moved here from somewhere else.
Wait, what? Hold on. Then that house?
Yeah, that house is mine. I inherited it from my parents. I'm their only child. It's in my name, so I'm not going anywhere.
You're actually serious?
Wait a second. You mean you two haven't even talked about this?
Talked about what?
When I saw him yesterday, Clark told me he was planning to bring you back to his hometown with him. I thought he'd already mentioned it. Maybe he hasn't gotten around to saying anything yet. Who knows? Well, that's between the two of us. It's not really your concern. You and Clark can sort that out however you'd like. But let me be clear. This house, it's mine, and there's not a chance in hell that either of you will take it from me.
Wow. So I'm the one who has to move now? Huh. I guess I didn't see that coming. Well, whatever. It's fine, really. We'll just start over somewhere else. A new town, a new house, and a fresh, exciting married life with Clark. It actually sounds kind of nice when you think about it. Yeah, I can work with that.
If you say so. Anyway, I think that's about it for me today. I've got to head out. My daughter's got her after-school lesson soon.
Wait, is it that classical ballet class you mentioned before?
Yeah, that's the one. She's been doing it for a little over a year now.
Come on, Mandy. You're still letting your daughter do something that expensive? You might want to think about that, though. Just because you got a big payout from Clark doesn't mean you can throw it around like confetti. If you keep wasting money on stuff like that, it'll disappear before you know it.
I'm not worried about a thing, actually. I make enough on my own to support us. The money I got from Clark was more about principle and practicality than anything else. I don't need it to live.
Oh, right. You've got that office job, don't you?
That's right. Anyway, I should get going too. Goodbye, Ellie.
Whatever. You're really boring, you know that? Mandy, guess what? Today's the big day. I'm moving with Clark back to his hometown. I'm so excited. Looks like he's already got our new place all set up, too. I wonder what kind of palatial mansion I'll be living in. I can't wait. My fantasy life as a spoiled, pampered trophy wife officially begins today.
Yeah, you're living in a fantasy, all right.
Uh-huh.
Nothing. Good luck with the palatial mansion, Ellie.
You know, it would be a lot more fun to taunt you if you would at least pretend to be upset. Sheesh. Mandy, what the hell is going on? Can you please explain this to me because I seriously don't get it?
Good evening, Ellie. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't know. Something's totally off. This is all wrong. I finally got to Clark's hometown just now, right? He said he had our new home ready and everything. So I'm all excited, right? Thinking maybe it's a condo or a house with a little garden or whatever. And what does he show me? Some beat-up, crumbling old apartment that looks like it's about 5 minutes from collapsing. Mandy, I am serious. It's awful. If he's really pulling in $250,000 a year, why are we moving into a dump like this? Shouldn't he be buying something nicer or at least renting something not covered in mold?
You know, I've actually been wondering about that too. Where did you get that $250,000 a year number from?
What?
Because Clark doesn't make anywhere close to that, not even remotely.
Wait, what are you talking about? He told me that his salary was $21,000 a month. And if you multiply that by 12 months, that's like $250,000, right?
Ellie, that's not his monthly income. That's his yearly income. He only makes around $21,000 a year.
No, that can't be right. He said he used to work for some company. I thought he was just in between jobs or something.
The company he worked for? Well, it went under 2 years ago. He's been a temp worker ever since.
Yeah, I know that, but he said he was doing investments too. Stocks, real estate, all of that. That's where the real money was supposed to be coming from, right?
You're thinking of me. I'm the one with stock dividends and rental properties. That's my income, not his.
What? Are you serious right now?
I'd rather not go into the details of my finances, but yes, I assure you I know what I'm talking about. Clark's income is $21,000 per year. That's it. And since you just moved into his hometown, I assume he quit his temp job too, didn't he?
I guess? He didn't say anything about working. I thought he was, like, starting fresh or whatever. But doesn't that make him
unemployed? Yeah.
Oh God, no! And that's not even the worst part! There were these two ragged-looking old people waiting at the apartment. He told me they were his parents, and get this, we're supposed to live with them in that broken-down apartment. What even is this life? That was not the plan!
Well, those ragged old people really are his parents. And from what I've heard, in order to scrape together enough money to pay the alimony and child support that Clark owed me, they had to sell their family home. And even that wasn't enough. He ended up burning through his parents' retirement savings too. And apparently he's in debt on top of that.
He is? But then why did you get a lump sum child support payment? I thought only rich people did that sort of thing.
Well, typically, yeah, but like I said, there were extenuating circumstances. Specifically, I knew that he was about to take a deep dive into utter financial ruin. I decided I'd rather take what I could now than spend time and money pursuing monthly payments from him that he'd inevitably become unable to pay.
Oh.
So if he says you're all going to live together, it's probably because that literally is the only option left. He has no money, none of them do, and now, neither do you.
Hold on, this doesn't make any sense at all. Didn't you say Clark's parents had both passed away earlier this year? That's why he was getting an inheritance.
No, I think you misunderstood. I was talking about my parents. They're the ones who passed away. Clark's parents are both very much alive. You literally just met them, didn't you?
Wait, what? So the parents that died were yours? And the inheritance money, that wasn't his at all? It was yours?
That is correct.
And that $250,000 salary I thought he was making, that wasn't real either. But if all that's true, then that means I'm living in a falling apart apartment with an unemployed guy and his elderly parents all crammed together like a pack of penniless sardines.
Wow, that's a pretty good summary, actually. You laid it all out quite nicely.
No, this is a nightmare. This is not what I signed up for. This isn't the life I wanted. That does it. I'm going back to my ex-husband. He might only have made $50K a year, but at least he had a stable job and a decent place to live.
Really? You're sitting there whining about your choices like a teenager who just picked the wrong flavor of ice cream. Grow up, Ellie. And besides, even if you wanted to go crawling back, you're too late. Your ex and your child don't even live in your old house anymore.
What? What do you mean? Where did they go?
He said he didn't want you tracking him down again, so he moved. He took his mother, too, since she was living alone at their family home. If everything went according to schedule, then they should have moved into their new house. Sometime last week, I think.
You've got to be kidding me. Then where am I supposed to go now? My parents already disowned me. I can't go back to them either.
Well, looks like your only option is to stay right where you are with Clark and his parents.
No, I don't want this. I never wanted this.
Oh, I'm sure you didn't. But you think his parents want to live with you? You think they're thrilled about giving up their retirement just to babysit the woman who helped destroy their family's finances? I told you what they had to do to cover the alimony and child support Clark owes me, right? They sold their house, burned through their retirement savings, and even went into debt.
Well, yeah, maybe, but still.
But nothing. You wrecked what should have been their peaceful golden years. And you really thought they were just going to let you prance away once you got bored? No, you're in it now.
Oh no.
Well, now that the fog is cleared and you finally realized where your choices have landed you, I think this is a good time for me to block you. I know you're in for a very hard time of things, but do your best. I'm rooting for you. Not really.
No, don't you dare. Mandy, please. I'm begging you, do something. I don't want to be poor.
According to my husband's cousin, Ellie ended up exactly where she deserved, trapped in that rundown apartment with Clark and his parents. Turns out, the alimony and child support that Clark's parents paid was not a gift, it was an IOU. His parents had fronted the entire amount, treating it as a loan. In exchange, they made Ellie sign a formal agreement. Until every cent was repaid, she'd be responsible for supporting the household. She tried to take it back, of course, but the document had her own signature, clear as day. The very next morning, her new life began, working long shifts at a factory during the day and bartending at a cheap dive at night. No time to rest and no way out. From what I've heard, she's getting more worn down by the day. The glamorous life she chased turned into a life sentence with no possibility of parole.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.